Hey everybody, just finished writing a song. I'm going to play it for you first, and then afterwards I'm going to describe how I wrote it and what it all means. There are places in this town I know where the gathering of friends will grow. If you want to find me, you'll know where to go. Look in the usual place. You'll find me at the bar of Time Cafe. Start my day with ease of mind, not unusual this time. Feed the feline, pack a book to read while grab a hat that's in the pile. Off the curb I jump astride, freedom of the two-wheel glide. I'll arrive with a smile, those who know me know. If you want to find me, you'll know where to go. Look in the usual place. You'll find me at the bar of Time Cafe, sipping on a drink, talking to a friend. He just got back to town the other day. Morning air across my face, ride along an easy pace. Hills and valleys, turn left in the alley. Traffic lights are not for me. Feel connected to the land. Try to ride without my hands. Ring my bell as I pass, and the freedom shows. If you want to find me, you'll know where to go. Look in the usual place. You'll find me at the bar of Time Cafe, sipping on a drink, talking to a friend. He just got back to town the other day. A friend, call my order, seat that's in the corner. Kitchen crew, they know my name. Start a random conversation, meet a stranger on vacation. Think about them on my way home. Anyone can show. If you want to find me, you'll know where to go. Look in the usual place. You'll find me at the bar of Time Cafe, sipping on a drink, talking to a friend. He just got back to town the other day. All right, I'm not quite sure how to end it yet. I'm working it out. And there are going to be some changes along the way. We'll see. But right now, I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, the content. Yeah, so Time Market is the place where I hang out all the time. I call it Time Cafe in the song because just the words, it rolls off the tongue better, fits better in the song. Executive decision. Yeah. It was going to be about that place, but it's more about me and like a day in a life. And I wanted to talk about, Mr. Meow's having some fun over here. Mr. Meow always gets involved in the videos. He's got to make some noise. He knows what's going on. He knows there's an audience. He's down there making noise. He was in this little box. He has to be heard, seen, something like that. Here he is. Mr. Meow. Okay. All right, Mr. Meow. So, yeah, a day in a life. Oh my God, he's going to mess with the camera. He's got what's he going to do this time? So a day in a life. Yeah, I wanted to capture the freedom of riding my bike because I'm on my bicycle every day. I get up, I do this and that, and then it's just riding around. So I wanted to describe the freedom and the ease of being on bicycle because it is really, it's joyous. And okay, if you're a motorist and hearing about someone's freedom on a bicycle, if that makes you angry, or if you see a bicyclist and you feel angry for any reason, I'd like to suggest that the motor industry might be manipulating your feelings. And this is a public service announcement here. I'm digressing a little bit. But, hey, Mr. Mia. Car advertisements, they advertise freedom with driving. They show people driving on roads with no people, any speed you want. And that's not reality. The reality is we have speed limits. You know, you can kill someone with that thing. So, and you have to share the road with others. Hello. So that freedom that they're advertising, it doesn't really exist. Bicyclists have much more of the freedom that is advertised for motorists. Hey, Mia. Yeah. So if you're feeling angry when you see a bicyclist or hear about bicycling freedom, it might be envy. And I want to ask if you can check yourself if you feel that. It might be envy. And I invite you, instead of going big and getting a big vehicle to be strong and powerful, because they advertise that too, you could stomp around. I invite you to go small. Get a bike. Get a little bell. Ring your bell. It's another way of life. It's a whole other way of connecting with your community and being part of the land, as I described. Right, Meow? Yeah. Okay, that's the end of the PSA. Now, the song, yeah, so Time Market, Time Cafe. When I started writing it, I referred to it as my walking song. I had no story, no lyrics. It was the... I referred to it as my walking song because it's like you're walking along. And I showed it to my friends and stuff. And one time, Natalie Pohanek, good friends, I play guitar in her band. We were hanging out at her house, and I was playing a Beatles song, Penny Lane, yes. And she said, oh my God, that's your Time Market song that you're walking along. It's the Penny Lane, the barber shaves another customer. So, different song, different structure, but it has the same feeling of just walking along, and he's describing a day in a life on that street. I'm doing the same kind of thing, so it's as if my Time Cafe song is my version of Penny Lane. Not with the melody or structure, chord structure, but just the feeling of it. So, Natalie called that one out. She's like, that's your Time Market song. Yeah. So, day in a life, walking along, doing my thing. This is what I do every day. So that's the lyrical content. Musically, what did I do? Yeah, I was just, so here's what happens. When you play a lot and you just start exploring, you're just sitting on the couch, blah, 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 you find things. I found this phrase. I forgot what rhythm I had to it. Maybe I had that rhythm. Something like that. I like that phrase. I think I'll develop it. Yeah. So I had that. And yeah, I don't remember how I ended up doing the That's a feature I do really often in my songs. I have a melody line and I repeat it with a different chord structure. It's the same melody. And it has a different feeling with the different chords. And so it's A minor into D, and the next time I do that, I change keys. Actually, I need you to tell me what I'm doing, because I don't have a formal education in music. So when I do stuff, I know what I'm feeling. I know what it sounds like inside my head. But you have to tell me, is it a key change? Is it a mode change? I don't know. Da, 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 da. I switch to the E major. And then the A is major. Da, 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 back to the G. I do that a lot in my songs. I shift around different... is it a key change? Mode change? I don't know. You got to tell me. Leave a comment. Tell me what it is. But I know I feel it and hear it. That's how I write my songs. I don't think of a key change or a mode change. I'm going to do this thing. I don't know what the thing is. I know what it sounds like. And also when I wrote it, I had no melody in mind. I had the chord structure. Yeah, that's what I do. I develop a chord path. It does this, it goes here, it goes there, and it's a very general path. The specific path, that's the melody. Those are the steps you take. The melody and the lyrics, those are the exact steps. But I have a general chord path. And that's what I had. I had a loose... I had no melody. I don't know how many beats I'm going to hold it. That kind of thing. I know where it's going, but in a general way. The melody came later. And of course, the story came later. And for a long time, I had the chorus lyrics of The Time Cafe. Yeah, I knew what it was going to be about. It's been years. 4 years? I've had that chorus. And just maybe 2 weeks ago, I decided, let me finish this thing. So I started bringing my notebook with me. Instead of a book to read, I would bring my notebook to get myself inside the song. And yeah, I finished it off. Really happy about it. Anything else? The music, the lyrics, the story. Well, I hope you like it. That's all I got. That was a weird thing to say. I hope you like it, and thanks for listening and watching.